Hey, I'm Ben,
I'm Hunter.
and welcome to Garage Talk, where we have two beers and zero solutions. If you like this episode today, be sure to give us a like and subscribe if you want to hear more episodes just like this one. Also, be sure to join us every Wednesday and Sunday for new episodes of Garage Talk right here on YouTube. And without further blah, 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 let's get right into it, Hunter. What do you got for me today?
And so it begins the or how do you say the word?
Cacophony? Cacophony, yeah.
The cacophony of American independence is...
The fireworks, yep, and you may hear them as guest appearances throughout the episode. There's nothing we can do. We record in a garage, guys. This isn't like an A+ recording studio. We're at a D- at best.
This is worse than that. This is two guys in a garage talking into a phone.
Two turds, one cup. You know how it goes. Dude, that just reminds me of the Amber Turd joke,
Yeah.
because she took a shit on Johnny Depp's bed.
And then blamed it on the dog.
Who does that? Who takes a human-sized shit and then my Cocker Spaniel took this human-sized shit?
You gotta be either obviously batshit crazy or
Really have to take a shit.
really feel like you have to make a point.
I mean, sometimes you just got to make a point. If the turd's going to make the point, I don't know.
Did she even say, did they even get to the bottom of why she did it?
I don't remember. I didn't watch that whole thing. It was a nightmare scenario.
It was wild.
It was just constantly her getting embarrassed and trying to act. It's like, you're an actress. Stop trying to cry.
Well, and the thing is, too, Johnny Depp was he was schmoozing the shit out of everybody in that court. He was so charming.
That's just his character.
Yeah.
It doesn't surprise me, though. It seems like he's not a good guy.
I mean, who knows? I mean, he's definitely not a good husband. I would definitely say that if I was a chick, I probably wouldn't want to marry him.
I would have took a shit on his bed.
Yeah, I probably would have shat on his pillow.
Hunter Turd.
Unturd.
Unturd it all over him. Dude, man. I did, dude, man. You know what's really funny to me is when people are like, the transition words. But we do it a lot here.
Yeah.
And but fucking is one of the funniest transition words I've ever heard. Because you get a buddy and he'll be telling the story and he'll be like, but fucking, and then there'll be one smart ass, and usually it's me, who'll be like, who you butt fucking, you homo?
Now you're talking my language. Butt fucking. No, yeah, they'll be like, so we got in the car and butt fucking. And
who you butt fucking? Yeah, dude, it's so funny when someone uses that as their transition word. It's just my opportunity to, be myself. Really leap into that inner asshole.
I mean,
really get right in there through both cheeks and just.
I'm always willing to leap right into an asshole. Yeah, but I almost just did it just then. But
leapt into an asshole. No, thank you. No means no.
Oh, well, I'll just put this lube back in my pocket. But I do this very Australian thing where I say, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, that shit's hilarious, bro. Every time I'm editing, I'm like, oh, he's Australian again. Fucking hey, this guy right here.
The language of my people.
Now, we've been a little silly, first 3 minutes. We got some of that out of our system. A little silly because we got the willies.
A couple of goofy goobers.
Some willy sillies, But I do have a serious question I want to ask you. And, feel free to be quick about it if you want, but elaborate if you care to, which, that's kind of your thing. What do you think your life would have been like if you'd grown up with your dad? I'm truly curious.
I've actually given that a lot of thought.
Okay.
So I think
that should be like, and things and stuff would be good, and I'd have a dad. Sorry, I wasn't done. Apparently, getting all the silly out.
So I honestly think that we'd probably still be in Alaska. My brother and I would probably be doing the same shit my dad did, which was just kind of random outdoorsy / handyman kind of stuff. We'd probably both be raging alcoholics. I'd probably have 6 kids.
Well, 1 out of 5 isn't bad.
I think my life would be vastly different if my dad was still alive.
Okay, well, kind of elaborate more on that.
We'd probably be loggers.
So you assume you're under the assumption that your brother would still be alive then too.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Because I guess drugs are a thing in Alaska too.
I'm assuming they got drugs up there. I mean, who's living in Alaska without drugs, bro?
Yeah. But so then I guess that kind of like goes along the lines of fate or whatever. Like, would he have died anyway, or would he?
Yeah, fate's one of those things. It's hard to believe in, but there's sometimes where you're like, well, it seems like it might be a thing, but also,
Yep.
I don't know.
Would my mom still be here now? Like, there's a lot of what ifs and.
Well, I think your mom's thing would have still happened because it was a hereditary thing, right?
Well, she had all the cancers and stuff like that, but she actually died of COPD.
I don't Copta?
Copta.
What is that?
Chronic.
Coptic? No, dude, they fucked her to death. No, I'm sorry. That was Jesus Christ. That was morbid. I apologize.
The cops deed my mom to death.
Rest in peace, Hunter's mom. You seem like a great lady. You had some good recipes from what I hear.
Her name was Deborah, by the way. Fuck. What,
Debbie!
Oh, COPD. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease.
Sorry, every time you say it now, you're going to be like, Coptic.
She actually hated being called Debbie.
Really? Mm-hmm. Deb?
Nope, just Deborah.
Deborah? Oh, no. she's one of those people who's like, use my real name.
She's like, my name's fucking Deborah.
Now, some people are like that, man. I mean, I don't care. You can call me whatever, man.
Yeah, well, my dad's name was Rocky, which is crazy. Like, and the thing is, like, he was born in the 50s. Like, who the fuck is naming their kid Rocky?
Maybe your grandpa liked Rocky Marciano or whatever the fuck his name was. He fought in the 50s, didn't he?
I suppose.
40s and 50s.
I always thought Rocky was more of like an Italian name.
I don't know. Are you not Italian?
I don't know, to be honest.
You look awfully Guido.
I don't know how I look like a Guido.
It's mostly the grease. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
And the fatness. No, I'm just kidding.
The love of pasta.
I do love me some pizza. Come on now, king of pizza.
Oh, this is a pizza.
I gotta be Italiano.
Oh, this is the pizza. It's so delicious. I rub it in my butthole.
I would roll up a pizza and shove it in my ass.
I bet you would. I'm sure you have.
But yeah, I mean, to come full circle, come in a circle. We would probably still be in Alaska. Let's say that, my mom didn't smoke as much as she did and never died of COPD, and my brother never got into drugs and stuff. But I still think we would definitely be alcoholics. I think we'd follow in our dad's footsteps a lot.
There's a lot of what ifs, too, just based on like how your other family's kind of scenarios worked out, too.
Yeah, well, both sides of my family were like, had a lot of issues with alcohol and shit.
Yeah.
So, and that's definitely rearing its head now as I get older.
What do you mean?
I like a drink, buddy.
Yeah, but you don't drink constantly. It's
No,
not
I
like
don't.
you get home and have a drink every day, bro.
No. And even that I would consider fairly normal.
You like binge drink very rarely.
Yeah.
I would say like you probably drink 2 to 3 times a month.
If that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like that's like about as much as I do.
But the thing is, too, when I do drink, I drink to get drunk.
I don't do that.
Yeah. So
I sexy drink,
And plus, I'm like, I don't know if there's like a term or a word for it, but I'm one of those guys that, like, the more I have, the more I want.
Yeah, I bet.
I want the full length.
That's how I feel about hot dogs. No,
That's why I get the tall cans.
Get them tall boys. The big home tall
It
boys.
feels so good going in. I mean, down. I mean,
Up. I mean,
wherever.
whatever hole. Whatever orifice.
Yeah. No. So, I don't know. I thought maybe it was called like a lush, but I think that's someone who's just kind of perpetually
Yeah, that's
inebriated.
someone who's just like always drunk.
Right.
Yeah.
Just a different word for an alcoholic.
So your life may or may not be different. You'd be an alcoholic, you said.
Probably definitely.
A logger.
Yeah, like an outdoorsy kind of...
You'd probably be a lot more built. A
Yeah.
lot skinnier and a
I
lot
honestly,
more muscular.
that's another thing. I'd probably be built like a brick shit house.
Yeah, well, you'd be an Alaskan guy who
Not like-
did handyman work.
Not like cut like a wrestler or whatever. I'd just be...
Well, was your dad kind of heavy?
He was actually like, he was pretty slim, just, he was really muscular. And he was kind of tall. He was like 6'2", 6'3". And my mom said like when he would, there were moments where he would drink a lot and he would gain a little bit of weight. And he'd get kind of pudgy. And then like he would get off of the booze for a while and he'd slim up right away just because of the manner of the work he was doing.
Were your parents married?
Yeah.
Oh, they were? For how long?
They got married in 1974 and he died in 1985. So 9 years. Wait. Yeah, 9 years.
That's a long time.
No, wait a minute. How long is that?
Well, what did you say? 77 to 85?
74 to 85.
74 to 85? That's 11 years.
11 years, right.
Wow,
Okay.
your math is awful, bro.
Yeah, I know.
11 years? That's a long time to be married. Was she like, did she ever date when you were growing up? Or anything like that? Or was she just kind of like...
Yeah, she had like pretty much...
Oh, yeah, you told me about the boyfriend that she had.
Long-term boyfriend.
Basically your stepdad.
Yeah, she met him when I was like 3, I think.
And that would have been after you came to the main states.
Yeah, it's before we came back to the lower 48. She met him in Illinois. And we actually moved around a bunch. Like, we lived in Texas and shit. And oh, there's another cameo from our Independence Day celebrators.
Yeah, everybody excited in my neighborhood about being able to shoot off fireworks, you know. Because nothing says smart, intelligent choices like shooting off fireworks in an enclosed neighborhood with tons of trees. Nothing says smart like that.
Explosives and beer.
Yeah, I just, you know, every year, you know, and then you hear the trucks come around because somebody blew some part of themselves off.
Oh, we're going to hear sirens eventually.
Oh, yeah. I mean, as much as we've heard with the fireworks already and it just started getting dark here, I imagine we're in for a night. It's you know, we record on Friday nights. I don't know if you guys have figured that out yet. I have to have time to edit. Yeah. So we do a couple episodes on Friday nights, and yeah, Friday nights get a little hectic in my neighborhood sometimes.
They really do.
My neighborhood's a little rowdy, bro. I gotta, you know, once it gets to a certain time of night, it's like dead fucking quiet. But leading up to that point, it's pretty rowdy.
Yeah, no, especially your neighbors. A lot of times they'll sit outside around a fire and just be very loud. And
no, sometimes, yeah.
It's not always.
No, it's not. It's genuinely not very often. Not often enough that I'm like annoyed by it. But there's so many different neighbors around here that they all just kind of you never know, because it's almost like there's like a little wind tunnel of sound that creates like where the two spots in the neighborhood, like on each side of the street there's houses, right? Mm-hmm. So in the back there's just like this open area between the houses where the properties connect. And so anyone makes sound in there, everybody hears it throughout the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, it just gets funneled through.
Yeah. I mean, luckily enough, we're inside of a very insulated garage, so a lot of the sound doesn't really make it too far out.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'd probably be just as annoying. But we don't go,
yeah,
you know, every little bit.
Well, honestly, this is light work compared to what we were hearing last year, man.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's still early in the year yet.
Yeah.
So we got time for people to go off, you know?
Not quite July yet.
People love their fireworks, man. I don't know.
I don't hate fireworks. It's just, it's annoying when you're trying to record.
I'm not a big fireworks guy.
Or,
it's
like trying to sleep.
Like, I don't know. I grew up in the country, and we just shoot them off, and it was just like, okay, so by like age 10, I was like, whatever, fireworks. You know what I mean? Shot off enough of them at that point in my life personally that I was like, you know, whatever, fireworks.
Yeah. I do still like to go see them, you know, like the city is fucking doing the show or whatever, and I don't really care about like the big colorful ones. I like the ones that like you feel in your fucking chest, man.
Oh yeah, see, I don't like those. That's the ones I don't like. I like the new like drone show stuff that they do. I really enjoy a good drone show.
I actually just saw like a little short or whatever. They have I think they were making like they used like a shitload of drones to like make different shapes and stuff like that. And one of them was a guy bending over, and then they shot a fucking firework off, so there was like an explosion right by his ass. Like
oh my god, that's fucking ridiculous, bro. Why would they even do that?
That shit's right up my alley, though.
What Family Guy writer paid him to do that
I
one?
don't know, but I'm glad they did. I thought it was funny. I love toilet humor, man. What can I say?
I mean, I'm up for toilet humor. Just there's a certain point where it like can cross the levels to cringy.
Yeah, for sure.
Like there was definitely a fine line there. Like I don't know.
A fine line of poop in your underwear.
Well, for you maybe.
No, I'd literally never gotten skid marks. Like growing up, you always hear about like women who have, usually the role is that they take care of the house and stuff, and then when they do laundry, they're like, "Oh, my husband always has all these skid marks in his underwear." That's like a thing. That's like a trope. And like I never understood that. It's like, what is dude?
Okay, so
Well, it's like, what is he doing? He's just crapping and just standing up and walking away. Like,
I think there's a lot of like husband bias in modern television and old timey television.
Yeah.
Like that all husbands are incompetent and can't do anything besides work.
disgusting buffoons.
And like, yeah, they're just like idiots and they can't take care of children at all and they're morons and they shit and don't wipe.
Money makers and meat shields.
I think it's just literally to like convey a message that men are incompetent. Like, and that shit drives me nuts.
Yeah, it kind of is, because if that was true, like, why don't women rule the world? It's literally a man's world. Like,
I wouldn't say that. I just think that like men are stronger than women, so like at the end of the day, it's kind of like, I don't know, it sounds kind of fucked up to say, but men basically allow peace to occur. Like, if men didn't want peace, there wouldn't be peace. And if women wanted peace and men didn't want peace, there'd be no peace.
Yeah, no,
because
true.
men will just are stronger and can do what they want.
Yeah.
Like, okay, not that there's not women that are stronger than men. I know that. I'm not naive enough to think that. But, like, on average, probably like 70% of men are stronger than all women.
No, that's probably pretty...
I mean, it's been proven in YouTube videos, too. There's one where it was like these strong, like, strong women, like from strongman competitions, but the women version.
Yeah.
And they versed like a bunch of regular guys in like physical competition, and the regular guys won. Like, It was crazy. And then there was one where it was like fitness models or like, tough women versus like little people, like midgets and shit.
What?
Yeah, and the midgets won. It was crazy. And the midgets were men, and the other ones were women. So it was just like it sounds a little fucked up to say, but if men didn't want peace, there wouldn't be peace. That's just how it works.
Well, and you heard about the game of soccer where like the women's U.S. team played against like a bunch of 12 and 13-year-old boys.
Is a U15 or a U14 team, which means they're under 14. 14 or under, usually. They call it U14. And it's like 13 and 12-year-olds like smashed the women's Olympic team like 11-2.
Yeah, it was
like
nuts.
It was bad. Like they got thrashed.
And then afterwards, weren't they saying?
But they were like the U14 for the men's team. Like these were boys who were gonna eventually be on the men's Olympic team.
Okay.
So they weren't like nobodies.
Yeah, but
these were kids.
The women were already on the Olympic team.
Well, they had won the Olympics.
Yeah,
they had won the Olympics that year when they lost to those kids.
That's fucking nuts.
I mean, and it was an exhibition game, but yeah, it's just like, that's why I'm like, I don't think men should compete in women's sports. It's another reason why I don't think that's okay, because men are just so much stronger than women.
Well, especially when it comes to combat sports.
Yeah.
Because there's been instances where, like, a trans woman fought an actual woman. I'm not even going to try to dance around all the fucking terminology.
Yeah, don't.
But, and the trans woman...
We're 19 minutes in, nobody's listening.
Yeah, and the trans woman, like, almost killed the fucking woman.
Yeah, and I just, like... I don't even like to see women's combat sports at all. Like, I don't like seeing women fight each other. I just don't. Like, it's nothing against... like the women, I just don't like seeing it.
I love watching a lady get knocked unconscious.
That's what I'm saying. But like when I see a dude knock out another dude, I'm not thinking like, oh, that dude got knocked unconscious. I'm like, man, that other guy is a fucking beast.
Yeah, I get really bricked up.
But like when you see two chicks like fight, you're like, oh shit, that chick just got knocked the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't know, it's a different sensation when you watch women's combat sports. I don't like it. I like women's sports. Like I'm all for the WNBA. That shit fucking rocks, bro. And like lingerie football is great too. Like those chicks hit hard, bro. Say what you will about like the skimpy outfits and all that other shit. Dude, those chicks are wearing nothing but like shoulder pads, a helmet, and fucking bras and panties, and they nail each other, bro.
Really?
They fucking floor each other. Yeah, that shit is crazy, bro.
I might check it out.
And they're all like, these are all like athletic women, like former cheerleaders or whatever, like people who've been around the sport and shit. Mm-hmm. And dude, they used to go all out, man. I just remember those chicks just flooring each other, and that was like half the appeal is, sexy women, and then the other half is like, damn,
oh shit,
damn, that bitch went down.
Quick, check her baby maker. Is it okay?
Fucking, but like, there's all sorts of great women's sports.
How do you feel about roller derby?
I love roller derby, bro. Roller derby is very fun, but that's another one where women's roller derby is better than men's.
Yeah.
Like, I think women's roller derby is more fun because, like, there's always that big, strong chick, and she's muscling her way through everyone. Well, they all are. Usually. But I just... The way they play it is so much different than the men. I don't like the way the men do it. Like, I don't know. It's just not as entertaining.
Don't they have, like, female hockey and shit, too?
Yeah, but that's not as good. Sometimes it's just like a bastardized version of a sport, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, not to say that, like, women's tennis players aren't good, but when you compare them to the men's tennis players, it's like a whole different game.
I do like watching a little bit of female volleyball.
Well, yeah, but that's just because
of the shorts.
It's a great sport. Oh, yeah, shorts.
How do you feel about muscle mommies?
What do you mean, how do I feel about them?
Like muscular women.
Very unattractive.
No?
Yeah, like, I don't know, it depends. Like, fit is different than, like, muscular.
Well, like
Rhea Ripley is about as muscular as I'd get.
I do like me some Rhea.
Yeah, she's very, very pretty, but I think that more has to do with her than the muscles.
Yeah.
Like, she's just a very attractive woman.
Tall and...
Tall, booby,
good shape.
Very good face.
Nice juicy ass. But, like, back in the day, dude, it's weird. I kind of had a thing for China, but it was, like, mixed feelings.
Yeah, that's too muscular, bro.
Yeah, it was.
That's a threshold that I'm like, nah.
But
I would never pursue a woman that looks like that.
It was like I would fall in and out of love with China all the time. It was just like certain angles. I'd be like, okay, all right. And then like other angles, you're like, I don't know.
Like she was what she was. She was steroided to the gills.
Yeah.
And she was meant to be like, the big thing in WWF or E or whatever the fuck they were at the time.
Yeah.
And she was supposed to be like the next big woman, the enforcer for Triple H or whatever the fuck she was.
Yeah, it was a bodyguard or something like that. Yeah, they gave her a decent push, but I don't know. Maybe she never got like super big because...
Well, what was your point in bringing up muscle mommies?
I just wondered how you felt about it.
I don't find it a very attractive look, but...
Like, that one
people
chick...
can do whatever the fuck they want.
You know that one woman, she was in the first... that's the superhero that Ryan Reynolds plays?
The Green Lantern?
Deadpool. She was in the first Deadpool movie. She was like the bad guy's right-hand man, so to speak. But she was like thick muscular. Like you could tell she was muscular, but she wasn't like shredded.
Okay.
But like I really dug that. That was actually like I liked her. She was attractive. Thick thighs and butt and kind of big arms, but they weren't like dude's arms, you know what I'm saying? She still had like a soft figure,
Okay.
Not like bulging muscles, but she was thick, but it wasn't just like fat.
Okay.
But like I could get into that.
Yeah, that's just not for me, man.
But I don't know. Chicks are kind of I hate women. No, I'm just kidding.
Chicks are kind of lame, bro.
Don't put that in there.
I don't like the ladies. I'm leaving that in there. That sucks that you already said it because it's staying in.
I don't hate women. I just don't trust them. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I love the ladies.
No, I'll be honest, since nobody's probably listening anymore. I have issues with women, not like in a psychological way, like where I have distrust issues with women, and I have a lot of not preconceived notions, but experiences with women that weren't great experiences, and it has shaped a bit of a bias for myself that I'm aware of. Try not to let it affect me too much, but
before
it's significant. It's significant that I have my own problems with
Well, yeah, I've definitely got my own issues. Again, not because of just lived experiences, and before people start dogpiling, yeah, we get it. Men do the same shit to women, and there's probably a good reason why some women hate men and why some men hate women, but just speaking from our perspective, we don't have vaginas. We have penises and testicles. The end. I guess I really don't have anything much else intelligent to say on it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's usually the case. Well, you want to hit him with the outro, Hunter? I think that's about all we got for this episode. We're petering out with our peters out.
Well, another episode of Garage Talk. Sounds like I need me a muscle mommy to dominate me. Ben, anything else to add, man?
Yeah, man. Before we, go all the way off the air or whatever you want to call it, fancy stuff there. How do you feel about like drag strips?
Actually, I love a good drag strip, man. My favorite one is this one called Starfire.
That is not the same drag strip I was talking about, but I agree.
I'm Hunter. This is Garage Talk. Be sure to catch all of our new episodes every Sunday and Wednesday. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share, and catch us next time.